George, you better watch your neck. I want domination, I want your submission. I gotta roll the dice, never look back and never think twice. Whoa, I never give in. Whoa, I never give up. Whoa, I never give in. I just wanna be loved.
Hello everybody and welcome to Raw ASF. And well, we remember Shadow. If you want details, look to the side. But we're going to open up with Mindy versus Mandy. First time meeting for these two, so to speak, here in the ASF. Can those two survive together? Also, Aki will take on Chaos. Of course, these two being members of Team Mario and Team Sonic, respectively. But who will get the one-upsmanship in that match? Also, Eggman is trying to send a message to Star, and he's going to send it through Knuckles, apparently. So we'll have to see if Eggman can prevail over Knuckles, Mr. Money in the Bank. And of course, our main event is epic as always. It's a Tornado Tag Team match, as Mario and Metal Sonic team up to take on Sonic and Metal Knuckles, of course. Those four heading into Survivor Series for a shot at the Undisputed Championship, the first ever. Both the IC and World titles will be up for grabs in the same match. And like we said, this is a episode to remember Shadow. If you want more information, and Sonic has just caused the most unvarnable of all sins. He not only wanted a victory and then to put Shadow on the shelf. Well, you can obviously tell what happened, but just read the description. Absolutely disgusted. I was hoping for a comeback for Shadow after Survivor Series. Ain't happening now. It ain't happening now. Anyway, I am AKI, alongside Eggman, as always here, to call the action. And even you've got to be appalled by Sonic's actions, Eggman. Well, he did go a little bit overboard, I will admit. This is a competitive place, not a place where you go and murder someone after the amount of hatred that's built up. Putting them on the shelf is fair enough, but you've got to make them so they can have a comeback. But it looks like Shadow won't be doing any of that. It is pretty appalling news to hear. I only just heard it this morning, but apparently it happened a couple of days ago. Just appalling. Well, let's get into spirits here with these two, because of course this is Mandy, of course, Eggman. Yep, and she's gonna start off the night here rather impressive. She's ready to take on Mindy anytime. And well, here's the time to do it, as these two square off in the ring for the first time ever here on Raw, as it was to be expected, I guess, without a doubt. And this time, Mandy is not gonna be a pushover like I was. I mean, I hate to admit I was a pushover, but she got me by surprise. But Mandy, she doesn't fall for those little games. She's gonna take the fight to Mindy here tonight and shut her up, and then send a message going into Survivor Series. Mandy with a sunset flip. Mindy, sorry. We're gonna get really confused between these two names, aren't we? Maybe you are. I seem to be doing alright so far. Mandy. Suplex. Oh man. Of course these two are very lightweight, so shouldn't be hard to throw each other around, but Mandy has that power advantage, because she's way more powerful, and of course, as her motto goes, she never loses. And thanks to me, she never will. And I can see a victory for Mandy here in our opening contest as the two go flying outside the ring. And Mindy prefers to fight inside the ring. Of course, Mandy perhaps a little more hardcore in her ways. She's a hardcore girl. Yeah, you would know that from experience in the bedroom, wouldn't you? Shut up. Don't even go there. Yeah, I guess it's not the time for jokes, especially the news we've been hearing, especially the news I heard this morning. I can't... Well, Sonic has not been arrested. He is on house arrest, which means doesn't prevent him from coming here and competing here tonight. But if he's got criminal intentions, then he could be looking at being fired here. you should have words with him. And I'm not kidding around either. It's a serious matter we're dealing with here. And while this match progresses, look at Mindy. Here's a nice impressive move for you. Wow. That modified STO, shall we call it. Almost. Clawing Mandy in the face and then tripping her backwards. And got a 2 count out of it. Mandy into the corner. But reverses. And now Mindy finds herself in a bad position. Wait a minute. Oh, comes out with a tornado DDT. That was an impressive move, but it's not going to take out Mandy. Mindy needs to muster more power. Oh, here's some more power for you. Oh, and there's the, what's it called? It's the backpack plunge. A lot of P's and B's. Wait a minute, and here's the dream breaker. I got it right, didn't I? Yeah, you did. Right, good. 1, 2, and oh, and Mandy, lucky to her credit, kicked out of that one. Out of both of Mindy's finishers. Oh, and a poke in the eye. The momentum shifting indeed in this one. And Mindy finds herself in trouble. Comes back in though with a thunderous tornado DDT again. She just likes whizzing around the ring. That's what you learned last time, Eggman. I most certainly did. I was thrown off balance. I couldn't keep up with her. And that was an interesting maneuver by Mindy there. Doing a bit of a bow and a bit of a knee to the face. And these two trying to gain momentum here as this match progresses. And Mandy is having a bit of trouble trying to keep Mindy at bay. She's on the assault here. She certainly is. Though, like I said, you can just pressure Mandy all you want, but stuff like that is not going to work. Mandy's going to force you out of it and then come back. I should know. Well, you're her manager. Yeah, and soon I have the chance to be the general manager of Raw. Yes, it's Survivor Series. I can't wait for that match, personally. As long as you don't get involved. I don't want a national incident on my hands. And why? I'm not going to get involved in that. Mandy trying to go for a sharp kick, and whoa, Mindy takes her down. As a counter. That nice maneuver, flipping all around her. And now Mindy again. Going for the wish breaker. Oh, and there it connects. That evil neck-breaking like maneuver. But Mandy, still able to kick out here. The resistance. Wait a minute, backpack plunge again. Man, Mindy has got to put all the pressure as much as possible. Here's a 2 count. That was a long 2 count. You're going to get a lot of them. Mandy's definitely going to win this. And she deserves to. Mindy has been a thorn in her side for some time now. Ever since Unforgiven. And I guess it all culminates at Survivor Series because like you said to Mindy on the last episode of Raw, this is not the first time that these two will meet. They will be, of course, having that match with you and Star at Survivor Series. Everything will culminate then. And I'll be the general manager after that. You can count on it. I'm sure. Mindy again, grappling into the center. But, oh, Mandy comes back. And with a face buster. What a great opening match this is turning out to be, that's for sure. All in the spirit of Shadow. Oh, wait a minute. Here comes that evil submission maneuver, or not really a submission, it's just a drainage method of melting someone's mind, because that's what it is. It's the mind melter.